YouTube, internet, Twitch, people. Sorry, it's hard to get hyped when this music is so calming and relaxing. It is my last stream before Christmas. And as my gift to me this year, I got myself a thing of Fireball Cinnamon Whiskey. Hallelujah, praise be. Santa is real. And he tastes like bad decisions. Righto. Anyway, that aside, happy Friday, everyone. Happy Christmas, Merry Holidays. Go suck an egg, St. Patrick's Day. You're not for another couple months. We're respectful of all holidays except that one. We're level 20. We grinded up. I was about level 14 last episode. Grinded 6 levels. It was tedious. I've updated my... Punch more things. Yeah, I've updated my gear. I'm in this spiffy robe because it's chilly outside. So let's go where no man's gone before, this part of town. I live in this house. Fucking brag about it, rich man. Any minute an earthquake could come with a boom. That's why I'm standing watch. Yeah, I don't know if standing watch for an earthquake is gonna... You know what? You do you. You do you, homie. What a brave man. Watching. He's on earthquake watch. Above ground, the mist. Underground earthquakes, we don't have anywhere to hide. All my friends' homes are gone. Wow. Cheerful place. Houses we built with our blood, sweat, and tears destroyed by earthquakes. You probably shouldn't have built them on top of a tectonic fault plate. I'm just saying. Seems like an inherently foolish thing to have done. It's too bad about Hari. You're only... Oh yeah, the dead baby. Unalived baby. You're our only hope now. Go ahead. In-game. It's actually 3 unalived babies. Really bad luck. For a being that was supposed to be able to see the future, kinda missed an important detail there, methinks. But anyway. Huh. Sorry, my volume settings were weird. Anyway. Yes, I believe we need to... They called it like the pit of fire or the trial of fire or some such. Something or other fire. And then by killing it, you know, the people here will stop dying. Warman and Mush Mush. Poor old Madarame too. She can't quite crack that 1,000 HP barrier. Sexism, am I right? The men got it, but she only gets, you know, 70% of their health. She did down that guy in one move, though, so that's pretty cool. Level 20 has its benefits, alright? My defense is better. My attacks are better. Alright, Madarame the monk still kind of sucks because he only does 3 hits a turn. Her attack is lower, the girl Madarame, but she gets like 6 moves in a turn. Yeah, she does way more damage as a result. He gets like 4. Admittedly, that one was a combo, but... Yeah, even with the combo, he's barely cracking her damage. And she was just barehanded slap it. Well, she's got a tonfa, but you know what I mean. Nice. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. This guy, I swear. Drama queen. Yeah, look at that. You're fine. Barely took any damage. I did, as I said, as I mentioned, I did upgrade all their gear as well. So at present, they're the best they can be, within reason, because grinding more levels seemed excessive and, frankly, time-consuming. I have wisdom water. What do you do, oh mighty wisdom water? For intelligence. I don't know. I assume that's magic damage, maybe? No idea, but clearly Madarame here needs it, so... Kids, drinking water does in fact make you smarter. And they said games never taught you anything. Oh, it's that woman's house. Here collapsed in the mines. Hope none of her valuables were in it. I mean, she lived, and at the end of the day, that's what counts, right? The mush-mushes aren't as good as the old war men here. They get hit and they take like over 600 damage and go down in one hit. The war men? Nah, they're built for war. Take 6 hits and it's only half that. And they get right back up. In all one frame of glorious animation. Not that time though, he died that time. His own fault, though, surely. All right. I'm guessing down. Ha! I did. Oh, well, they went to the same place. Okay. All right. I'm going to say up. Aha! They went to the same goddamn place. I swear to. Swear on me, mum. Madarame, look at the stone pillar. It's moving. Huh. Well, that would probably be as a result of an earthquake, if I had to imagine. This is bad, Madarame. The pillar is holding up the town of Octam. Why'd they build their goddamn... Why'd they build the city on a pillar of earth? Why not just carve out a section of cave? I don't want to see any more sad things happen. Madarame's right. Let's hurry down there. If we hurry, we might not be too late. Well, I mean, that was the plan. I'm still going for the item, but, you know... with some urgency now. And I'll fight this collection of mushmen and a gel frog. Sorry, my family is texting. We're meeting up tomorrow for Christmas, so plans are having to be made. Yeah, okay. Just talking about food and such. It's a text chain I should probably be a part of. And pay attention to. If I check my phone, that's why. My family's making plans. The robe, I'm not gonna lie. Boy, once I sat down and I was like, man, it's cold in my house, and I didn't feel like turning the heat up, so I put a robe on. Now that I'm under the lights and my computer's running, like, the game and the stream and everything, it's flipping hot in here. So yeah, turn my fan on even though it's winter, because again, didn't plan that out. I keep forgetting that, you know, lights plus computer actually kind of warm me up quite a bit. I also need to respond to this. Alright, I get it. I'll hurry up. This game with its explosions in the distance and the earthquakes. It's a healing bloom. Oh, good. I did get a lot of, my magic upgraded, I got a lot of healing items, because I just kept using on Madarame here, the first one, the healing spell. So you'll note it's now level 9, whereas everything else is like 1 and 3. Because it levels up as you use it, even outside of battle. So, that's pretty cool. Okay, then. Oh, we have a stone lizard. Looks like a Pokemon, honestly. Probably going to be hard to punch that to death, if I had to guess. Well, I mean, that's taken reasonable damage. And not outputting reasonable damage. Hey, Arg, what's up? Just talking about how I grinded levels and am Currently wiping the floor with enemies. This girl also refuses to wear anything that covers her shoulders, which is a curious design choice. I think I'm actually meant to go this way. Then again, self-preservation doesn't seem to be her strong suit. In here? Ah, an item. A magic... Ah, hell yeah. Girl got a new outfit. They all have new outfits. I grinded up a bunch of levels, and they're all wearing hot new armor, if you look closely in the battle menu. As you'll see here. Most notably, definitely, she got the most noticeable outfit. I can't rotate the camera to show you, but he's got like a new shoulder pad, and you can tell he's got a new knife. You can tell she's wearing a onesie that doesn't go all the way up. It's very curious. And he's changed his chest piece, so they're all now armored up. Fancy new weapons and armor. They're looking like a snazzy new team. Sorry. As I was explaining, Arg, I'm in a text chain concerning Christmas plans tomorrow with my family. As we're gathering on Saturday to celebrate rather than Sunday. It's just a little bit easier for everybody. So I'm having to check my phone somewhat frequently in order to make sure I'm up to date on the latest trends and goings-ons of the Christmas plans. This is also my last stream before Christmas. And it should be fairly obvious to assume, but in case it isn't, I will not be streaming Christmas Day. That is a day for, my wife and I to hang out and not be bothered by the world and such. So, gonna take Christmas off, if that wasn't obvious. I'll probably stream New Year's Day. New Year's Eve, I think, is a Saturday, but, chat, I'm not gonna lie, I turned the goddamn fan on because the aforementioned, I put the robe on, so now it's hot in my room. I turned the fan on to make it better. Hey, guess what? Dumbest streamer in the world over here forgot to turn the fan so that it was pointed at him. So the fan was on, but it wasn't doing anything. It was just blowing around the air in the room. It wasn't cooling me off in any meaningful way. But I gotta have the fan on me. I got the robe. The robe is so needed for the Christmas aesthetic of this obviously holiday-themed stream. I thought about streaming on Christmas. I'll be home for it, but yeah, I'd rather just take the day and spend it with my wife and let people spend it with their loved ones. I assume if I streamed on Christmas, I wouldn't get, a big, huge audience or anything. People got shit they're doing that day. New Year's Saturday. Yeah. Well, New Year's Eve, yes. So I'll stream New Year's Day. Probably won't stream New Year's Eve. I definitely won't stream New Year's Eve. I'm not streaming Christmas. I probably will stream New Year's Day. Because Eve's the big one after all, so. Kind of thought that would be a better item. Had to go out of my way for that. Game. Feel a bit slighted. I mean, I'll take healing items, I suppose. They're gonna come in handy here when I, heal myself. But also, a cool headband of truth or something would have been nice. We're getting to the point. I mean, we're at the point, I suppose. That one healing item that heals the individual for 800 is now actually relevant. Which is nice. Hey, own name, what's up? Merry whatever you celebrate, you crazy son of a bitch. Which should be the traditional holiday greeting. Should be. It's not, but it should be. Then, in order to preserve magic, since I sense there will be a boss fight at the end of this. Is editing a small video to practice. Practice what? Advertising, I left it unlisted, so only your pal can see it. Where? What? Did you post it in the Discord? In the brag zone? To practice editing. Editing of videos, though. Madarame Mace! Okay. Who is that equipped to? Apparently this guy. Madarame Mace is better. It's a shame I spent money on that red club when the base was, or the mace was right there. Ah, well. Why, did you name them all Madarame? Tim requested I do that. Which I thought it would just be, you know, kind of funny. Haha, like in Final Fantasy where you name all the characters. Turns out it's actually made the story a little bit hard to follow. At times. He liked the name Madarame because whenever I played, or when I was playing Persona 5, anytime Madarame's name came up, I would do the bit where they'd go, Madarame! Madarame. And I guess he liked that gag enough that he requested I play this game having named everyone Madarame. Good to know that joke landed with him, I guess. Yeah, you remember that gag. Tim liked it so much he worked it into an entirely different game. Well, forced me to work it into an entirely different game, I suppose. So, where am I going? No, actually, where am I going? I came from the right. I guess, is it up here? On your first ever requested game, and the challenge run messed it up. Oh, dear. I guess this is kind of a challenge run, isn't it? Figure out who people are referring to when they say, this is for Madarame. This weapon would work best with Madarame. And I'm like, well, about that. 63 damage, huh? Let me show you how a real man does it, Madarame. With Madarame. Silent snowscape. You just describing what you see out your window? Alright, listen. Enough of this. What a Madarame's skills from Persona 5 are. He's like the second main boss. I kind of don't remember his skills. I remember his fight. He's got the painting eyes and he turns into the Power Rangers or whatever. But the actual names of his skills, I don't fucking know or care. I guess you could use the health and you're fine. There you go. Ah, there's a way up here. Ah, and a save point as well. We must be close. We're in the fire. I thought it was the fire pit. I'll be honest, I thought it was the fire pit. I almost named this stream, Unalived Babies Tell Me to Go to Hell in-game. But I couldn't remember the actual name of the place I was going. I knew it was fire something. If it wasn't Fire Pit, then Hell was probably extreme, but it's Fire Path. So I guess Hell works for that, but, you know, it's a stretch. It's the Fire Path. Indeed! Madarame, no good. The lava is... Oh no, the floor is actually lava. I've trained my whole life for this. Legends of Legaia. Oh, damn. Got him. Madarame, we can use this. We can climb this and get across. Huh. Wait, Madarame, don't go by yourself. How is she... She, like, SpongeBobbing the rock? If you know, you know. Looks like there's no other way. Yeah, alright. Madarame, what are you waiting for? Hurry, let's go. I watched the Fat Finger clip. Yeah. I mean, what can you say about it? This is, quite the ride. Am I just stopping here for an item? Thanks to the Phoenix, I guess. Fat but nimble fingers. What all women want. If this takes me back... Okay, or we turn back. Go on. Yeah, I got the one item, I guess. It's crazy you can control the rock like this with just your mind. Did you grind? Yeah, everyone is level 20.
Shut up and take my money.
Whoa, I unlocked the next badge in 50 bits. Hold on, I got a new badge. I love TokenLad on twitch.tv/TokenLad.
Wow, selling out. Can't believe it. Everyone should go to that guy's channel and tell him how much you hate that he's sold out. And then maybe stick around, show him some love. Congratulations on the 10K bit badge, though. This is a new enemy. The Gola Gola. Had to give token 100 pounds. Well, 100 pound well spent. In my opinion. These boys are hardy. Look at them solving mysteries, these hardy boys. That sold out and the only streamer we have on here. It's true. Don't check that. There's only 2 streamers in the entire Twitch world. Me and PK, alright? If I'm not streaming, then you have to go watch her. And if she's not streaming, you have to come watch me. She won't be streaming for a while. She's, visiting friends for Christmas. And by visiting friends, I mean, her girlfriend. And by visiting, I mean probably committing crime, so, you know. You would watch someone that has a whip. You mean Francesca von Karma? Ah, and my level went up again. Hell yeah. Nice. But yeah, Tim, as you can see, everyone's level 20 except for Madarame Prime, who's level 21. A weird Minotaur? Centaur? Centaur. Alright. What was the point of that? That plays to admit anger, dominatrix, porn addiction. Hey, we don't kink shame here. We just judge loudly in our heads. Been over this. Xeon, don't interrupt me. I'm doing something important ordered by Dohati. Never mind, I'll go then. Hey, you seem to be causing the earthquakes, actually. Could you maybe not do that? Did you hear me? I said I'm in the middle of something important.
Token's Quest 11. The story of TQ, but it's an alternate universe where Token has a gun. Where will the story take us? Find out after playing TQ 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, cool. It stops after that. I'll tell you where. If I have a gun and have to play through all those TQ games, I'm just going to unalive myself, so I only have to play like 3 of them. We can talk after I push over this stone pillar and kill it. I like that he's like, I need to kill everyone on top of this pillar. Wait for me to be done, and then we can chat. It's awful decent of him to just say, excuse me. I'm in the middle of something. Don't take no for an answer. What on earth do you want? Could you stop killing people? Those are Seiru on those arms. Those are Raseru, aren't they? Oh no, just my luck. That means you guys are the enemy. No, actually. Whew, guess I was wrong. Am I glad? Don't worry about me, I'll be concentrating on this, so just watch from over there. Killing humans who disobey the mist is so much fun. Alright, well. This guy's weird. I feel bad about killing him. I like this guy. Seems like a nice dude. Shame he has to die, because I can't let him do this. Keep interrupting me. Are you my enemy? Yeah. Oh! Oh! Oh, this is not my day. You guys are the enemies. Aw, shucks. Why didn't you say so before? This guy's great. I love this dude. Thought he will get mad at me if I don't kill you, so come on, come at me. Yo, this guy should be in every game. Zane, I assume his name is pronounced. Alright, well, Zane. How to start with this? I suppose I could start by trying to Naito again. Tell you a joke? Sure. Let me just grab my joke book here. Ahem. A husband calls his wife on his deathbed. He tells his wife after he passes away he doesn't want her to be alone. 6 months after I die, I think it will be okay for you to marry Joe. Joe? His wife asks, but I thought you hated Joe. Joe Mama! The actual punchline was not great, so I improved it. You're welcome. I have no idea if this guy is fire-based or not. So let's just, ride this into hell together, shall we? Your face, damn, got him. Yeah, no, the actual punchline was one of those, I thought you hated Joe, and he goes, I do. So he wants his wife to marry a guy he hates. Ha ha ha, I hate my wife. Joe Mama, much funnier. Can confirm, as a master of comedy, much funnier. And I guess at this point we're just experimenting to see how much damage he does versus how much I do, so... Nathan gave the book to Token. Wow. Apparently none. I do none damage because he just blocks everything. Cool of him. God, he just blocks everything. Well, he didn't block any of those. Oh dear. His saving up a strength emote or image is a fucking planet. Since I'm just gonna spirit everyone over here. Both to improve, look at that bar. Both to improve my bars and my defenses, because apparently that strategy worked. Terrio punch. Well, that wasn't so bad. That wasn't bad at all. I need to heal, but that wasn't bad at all. Alright, with commands, I can, let's see. I'm gonna go for... I might just do that again if I can. Nah, I can't. Whoops. And then, I guess... There we go. And you are going to... Because you just have so much goddamn room. Just do that twice in a row. Looks like Madarame used 9 moves. No, she can use 8, it looks like. Close to 9, but she can use 8. Besides, that's after she used Spirit. And you can, what's the one that heals all party? Yeah, all allies. Just use that on all of us. 13 was turn-based instead of ATB. No idea what ATB is, but 13 you only controlled one character for like the first 5 hours. It was super annoying. Action time. Yeah, it sucked. I hated 13. 12 was that weird real-time stuff that I didn't like either. And 11 and 14 are MMOs. 15 was kinda okay. ATB is good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I'll do it. Oh, that method. Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I enjoy it, don't get me wrong, but, what I liked in I also like taking my time like this, whereas, 13 didn't really let me. And, 12, I just hate that style of combat. And, the problem with 13 for me was I only controlled one character for the majority of it. I think I'm gonna take, everyone should spirit up, silly me. Actually, you should. Where is my... Yeah, get a Fury boost, because that, like, boosts all of your stats. Then you Spirit, and then you just use a Healing Bloom. Because I believe you still are Spirited, so your defense should be unaffected at this point. Fury boosts, I think, boosts all of my stats, yeah. Or no, it might just boost my Spirit meter. There's a different one that boosts all stats. That said, I've got 1100 health. I don't think his Terio Punch is gonna kill me. Famous last words. It did 800, actually. Alright, I was mistaken. It's a powerful move you got there, champ. You are going to, heal yourself. And you're going to use a Healing Bloom. And you are also going to use a Healing Bloom. Concept was, Constipated Detective Amuse Me. What? Said one guy to the other. Yes, the other guy. No shit, Sherlock. Ah. A classic joke. Hilarious. Perfect for the Christmas season. It's a good heal, though. Alright, now we're all looking fresh and fit. Do you have an attack that isn't this? I'm asking for a friend here. Spirit, spirit, spirit. Everyone go on the defensive for this guy. Alright, well, that was that. And you, well, use the last Healing Bloom, I guess. Go Madarame. Yeah, Team Madarame. And then she does it again. Her buffed up with Spirit is a fearsome beast. I guess they all are. I guess I will say about his weird Comet Punch thing is that it hits everybody and supercharges all of our meters. Yeah, here we go again. So does he have a different attack? Or does he just bull charge literally every time? He does have a different attack. Does he know how to do it? Voice sounds awful because you're sick. I mean, probably should take care of that then. Alright, I'm sensing an unfortunate pattern forming where I might get stuck in a loop of needing to heal myself, which I can do to survive, but then I need to, play it cool. to not die. So you're going to heal yourself. You're going on the offensive because you just do a disgusting amount of damage, frankly. And you are also going to heal. You're going to heal her because she's more important. Also, how much health does this guy have? I've hit him for a not insignificant amount of health at this point. He's taken thousands of damage here. Here he goes again, guys. And you need to, actually, you need to, I should have, yeah, Healing Flower. Just use that on yourself there, champ. Jesus. Madarame 3 seems a lot more OP. The healer? More HP and MP. He's also the slowest one is the problem. And you can go ahead and use another, I suppose, Healing Flower on her. Because again, her damage output is disgusting at this point. There he goes, maybe? Nope, it just knocked him down. Good lord. The bosses in this game are just damage sponges. The enemies are perfectly fine, but these bosses... I suppose if you're an evil bad guy and you go to hire the boss of the stage, you get what you pay for. Are you sure he has a different attack, Tim? Because I'm really not seeing evidence to suggest that he does. I gotta spirit up, everyone. And, honestly, you need to... It's gonna deal, unfortunately, a lot of damage to you because you're not taking the defensive buff with it, but, you know... We'll sort it out later. The reason Madarame 3 is on healing duty there is entirely because he has the health to tank a hit like this. $9,000 HP, jeez. Well, then he's nearly dead, or should be anyway. I've hit him for close to that. Now I'm about to hit him for it even more. Heal her. He blocked that? How dare you! Hit him again! Not allowed to block that. Has he fallen over yet? Yeah, he's fallen over once. The wiki has no show of other moves. Thought that would heal for more, I'll be honest. That should heal her to full, at least, or very close to it. Yeah. Oh, there we go! Bloody Horns! A different attack, holy shit. He's at half, great. I mean, I guess I'll heal you, with a Phoenix. Yeah, restore life. What does a magical leaf do? 50 MP, okay. Phoenix over there, and attack. Stop blocking my damn hits! You son of a bitch. That's not how this works. Oh, the Phoenix heals for a respectable amount, at least. Jesus Christ. Man hits hard. Alright, you are going... Actually, you're going to attack, because you've got the spirit meter for it. Do a crap ton of damage. You are going to use a healing flower on him. And you are going to use a healing flower on yourself. There we go. I fell down again. I won. That guy! Flippin' damage sponge. I have the wind book too. Nice. That's a shame. He was a fun guy, at least to talk to. Ah, jeez. Ah, shucks. Can't let you guys live. Got a job to do. Huh. What's this? You got me. I never thought you guys were this strong. I lost my host body. Now I'm gonna die. Oh. Well, that sucks. I bet you're happy. Bet you're happy as can be over defeating me. I mean, I've been happier. Can't stand it. Just looking at your face makes my anger swell up. I'm gonna use what strength I have left to bother you. Oh, fuck me. No. Heavens. It's like me dealing with high school teachers. You're watching in 160p? Wow. It's 150 more P than was used to render this game originally. Now watch with your own eyes and see what will happen. Because you defeated me, watch in vexation. Ha ha ha. Damn him. I am so vexed. You're watching in 4K? That's weird. I'm not broadcasting in 4K, so... This is my curse on you, my anger, the energy of my revenge, the absolute power of darkness. He took a bath. Okay. Did you... You froze the lava. I don't see how that's... It hardened. Zane made the lava hard. Boo-hoo. Madarame, I'm cold. I hate the cold. Let's hurry back to Octam. I never knew the Seru of the Mist had the power to freeze molten lava. I don't see how that changes anything. Danger Town above is over for the time being, but what Zane said troubles me. I have a bad feeling about this. Madarame, let's go back up and check out the situation. Is it gonna, like, something's gonna come along and shatter it or something? Alright, let's take a moment to heal everyone. Sure. Since I'm here. Alright. Grab the item. You can't fool me. A Guardian Chain. Hell yeah. What does this do? Oh, and I have the Book of Wind as well. The Book of Wind 2, excuse me. For Terra, which is this one. Vulture Blade. Hell yeah. Sounds cool. I got the... What did I grab? The Guardian Chain. That would be under Equip, no doubt. What do we do, Guardian Chain? Neither you nor your enemy can block attacks. Oh, interesting. Windmills, huh? Notice you saw your bit history. Those are old entries. Most of the data looks the same as that. Hell, I approve. Not a bad item, I guess. Can't get blocked, but I can't block myself. It's like no guard in Pokemon. I'll keep that in the back of my mind. Anything good up here? I didn't really come there. Aha! Life Water, hell yeah. Which I think, if memory serves, increases HP. Yeah, max 16 HP. Let's get... I mean, Madarame is the one who needs it. You know what word I like? Cumbersome is because it has some in it. And I'm talking about them sums of money, baby. Hell yeah. Anyway, let's just Doralight out of here. Teleport out of dungeons. Hell yeah. I just like the word soliloquy. Sounds funny. Eh, if you say so. You could absolutely describe a soliloquy as cumbersome, depending on how it's used. Welcome back! That was a cumbersome soliloquy. You did it! You defeated the henchmen of the mist who were underground. Yeah, I did. You like the word butt plug? Hell yeah, brother. You got that right. We taught that Zane a lesson. I knew it! When the ground stopped shaking, all the townspeople knew you were successful and started cheering. Go up and talk to them. They'll be very happy. The mayor's... I thought he died. Please go see him if you have time. Did the mayor die? I guess he lived. Maybe don't lean over the pit with no guardrails or anything. It's a little cold here. Did something happen? In the last moments, the enemy froze the depths of the earth. What? Yes. I only hope that nothing bad happens because of that. What could those henchmen in the mist be thinking? It's a mystery. Yeah, freezing lava, I mean... If anyone's using thermal dynamic power, thermal energy, then yeah, okay, they're screwed, but I don't really see how this is an issue, per se. Whatever will happen later on will happen, but for now, thank you, everyone. Well, that guy was a real pain in the tuchus. Again, Ash Chammer. Largely because he was just, you know, had so much health. When he did start hitting me for real, the damage output was relatively high, but as there won't be any earthquakes, I don't have to worry about my house collapsing. Our home isn't going to get broken anymore. Goody. I want to show my child a surface world free of mist. Do whatever you can. The earthquake stopped. My house is saved. Wonderful. Brag about it. I bet Deborah's pissed I didn't show up like an hour earlier. I like being inside the house. There are a lot of people and everyone is so happy. I'll get stronger and then I'll protect all the townspeople. Are you the guard that took your spear butt and stabbed a woman in the face with it in order to escape? Great guy. Love that guy. Let's talk to everyone outside first. Oh, they made monuments to the dead babies. Here lies future Hari with his lamp of words shining on the light of the dark future. Here lies past Hari. Bravely he looked back on the past. Now the past returns to the earth. And here lies present Hari with words filling 1,000 books, soothing many nightmares. I want to turn to the surface and work in my garden. Oh no, not the guy's garden. Ever been to Vidna where the hot springs are? Yes, I have. In Vidna, they use windmills to push back the mist. Hell yeah. After Hari survived the mist for so long, please avenge his death. Destroy the mist and its henchmen. Never forget Hari or you. Thank you so much for everything. The mist henchmen are underground, are they? When I go back to the surface, I'm going to build a new house. I'm going to preach Hari's message to everyone. That will be my reason for living. Poor Hari. Alright. Used to be the mayor's house. Shelter. Yeah, okay. Is this dialogue all the same? Oh, now that the earthquake stopped, we'll be safe. Now if only the mist would disappear. Looking for the mayor, he's always upstairs on the 3rd floor. Next to you, we don't have to live in fear of earthquakes anymore. Now Hari is gone. You're our only hope. They say you're going to carry out Hari's I have already. What do you mean? Some people, I swear. Lily there must be feeling better. She started to insult people again. Stopping the earthquakes isn't going to bring my family back. Fucking you're welcome, you old bitch. So you youngsters got rid of that underground monster Zane. But I have this sinking feeling. I hope destroying Zane doesn't have any bad side effects. I'm glad the earthquake stopped, but I hope it doesn't affect the subterranean lava flows here. It did. Why would that be an issue? There used to be an ancient ruins here, but when the mist covered the outside world, we came here to hide and build new homes. There's also a bunch of sleepy people. Hope is stronger than any nightmare reality. Earthquake stop, but it'll be lonely in this world without Hari. Will it? You got, like, plenty of people here. Getting in shape for the day the mist disappears. Leave me alone. Yeah, you work on that, buddy. Thank you so much. It's all thanks to you. This is what you call a smile of satisfaction. I'm so happy words can't describe. I have a favor to ask. Would you bring me some spring salts from Vidna? It's a town known for its hot springs. I'm prepared to reward you. I hope we can do that. Yeah, sure. I've instructed guards to let you use the elevator. Please use it. There's an elevator? So you met Hari, and Hari, and Hari. Well, they're dead, but yes, I've met them. I just beat Zane, the Minotaur, who was actually very funny. I like that guy. It was fun to talk to. We'll be returning to surface soon, that's what I try to believe. It's cold, I'm chilled to the bone. What I need now is a dip in the hot springs of Vidna. Great news. The mayor asked me to grab some salt from there. I mean, I think I can just, you know, take a quick nap over here. But yes, I've met the 3 Hari triplets who are now super dead. For one of them being able to predict the future, he did a terrible job of being like, hey, by the way, don't leave me in this building that's about to explode. It's cold. I wonder if it's because the magma underground is frozen. Where is the elevator out of here? The mayor said you can use the elevator, and I'm like, I don't know where that is. The geothermal heat, I think they cooled the magma. I hope that doesn't affect the hot springs. Succubus Islands are a volcanic region, you know. Uh-oh. Are those windmills powered by the lava? Because that could be an issue. It shouldn't be because I, you know, went the extra mile and made sure that I activated the fucking tree right near them, but... How'd you fare against the Berserker? The green boss eating the tree. Oh! Yeah, I'm gonna let Tim tell you about that. It was a long, hard, slug-out brawl fest that, definitely lasted a while, and I didn't just use, I definitely didn't use one Naito and kill him immediately. That's not what happened. So, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Also, Nathan's here. Hey, Nathan. One hit with Naito. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Turns out that boss is super easy. Oh, the elevator's up here. Did someone spoil it? Well, no, I lost to it the first time I tried to fight it. He whooped my ass. And somebody mentioned this boss is one of the few guys that you can actually do this with. You could kill him immediately with Naito. And I was like, oh, fuck it, I'll give it one more shot before I level grind. And then I killed him immediately. And I was like, oh, alright then. Well, that was super easy. Why didn't I just do that the first time? Well, I got my ass handed to me the first time I fought him. And then I wasn't planning on fighting him again because he beat me so soundly, but chat mentioned they can, that you can kill him immediately with Naito, and I'm like, I'll try it. Automod, cool your jets. He's a tough motherfucking boss. I wouldn't know. Beat him on my second try really quickly. The Minotaur I just fought hit like a, well, the fucking Minotaur, well, Centaur. I don't know why I keep saying Minotaur. The Centaur hit like a fucking Centaur. The mayor has given you, the ones wearing the Rosaru, special permission to use the elevator. Well, then I'll use it. I will only give a move when he's able to use it. Yeah, there's, Tim's got this, this wicked cool 9-part move or some shit. But, he won't give it to me until I can use it. I'll never forget you, thank you so much. Mayor instructed me to let you use the elevator. And away we go. So, I guess I'll look at the map when I'm actually, you know, able to look at the map. Oh, right. We're in this part. This area. God. This fucking town. A lot of looking around and getting jumped by monsters. Only if you have the AP for it. Well, yeah, there you go. Don't give me miracle arts to break the game. So far, the most I can get is, if I use Spirit on this bitch, she can, she might be able to get to 9 now. She can store 6. But she was able to get to 8 when I, was using her to fight, Zane the Centaur. You ever flying knee kick a bee and it doesn't die? A hornet, excuse me. No, it's killer bee. I was right the first time. In order to get the Rosaru spell, you need all the arts. Man. Anyway. Yeah, I kept getting jumped by enemies in this town. The miserable place. Leave here as quickly as I can. I assume they'll just, you know, return here when the mist is cleared. Which I'll do as best I can. There's got to be a tree around here somewhere. They're always conveniently located. So cold outside, your dishwater is steaming? What's dishwater? And why is it steaming outside? Dishwater to me is like what you find in a sink. Why is your sink outside? Only have 2 trees here. Oh! Well, I've already activated the one in Jeremy. I have no idea where the other tree is. Right. Anyway, unless it was at the Shadow Gate. No, it wasn't. Met some cool dudes at the Shadow Gate, but, you know, they then ran away on business or something. So, yeah, I'm sure Vidna's fine because I activated a tree in Jeremy. And to me, the distance from Jeremy to Vidna is about the same as the distance from that one tree was to Drake Castle. So clearly, the tree's powers stretch far enough that Vidna's fine, right? And it'll be totally cool. Christmas in 2 days. Hell yeah! Wife's cooking and smoke detectors go off a little amount. Ah. It's in 2 days. Thanks for the update. Yeah. Some people might not know it. Might be only 1 day away for some people. You foolish children, lip kids and oak slime. I'm a much stronger trio of Madarames now. You don't stand a chance. You know what was probably one of the best things ever about hit video game Earthbound? If you attacked an enemy that was weaker than you, like significantly weaker than you, you just auto-killed it and got the experience without entering into the full battle screen. That was the greatest thing JRPGs ever added, and it was on a fucking SNES game, and they only ever did it in that one game. It's insane. Why didn't... Every single JRPG in the entire universe should have looked at Earthbound doing that and said, oh, the correct way to do it, and then just done that. Persona 5 has it, and it's slightly different. It's got the thing where you can run over the enemy. Celebrate Christmas in January? That seems weird, given that, you know, the whole point of Christmas is it's supposed to be when Jesus was born? So, what makes Georgia so special that they're like, nah, guys, the J-Man, he was born in January. Yeah, so you can choose to fight it. Yeah, no, that's garbage. Just have me kill it immediately, because the enemies jump you. If I wanted to fight it, I'd run into it. No, it can't be considered better. If I wanted to fight it, I'd run into it. If I wanted to avoid it, I'd avoid it. In Earthbound, the enemies run at you, and if they're weaker, they just die automatically. If they jump you in Persona, you're fighting them no matter what. So, shout out to Earthbound for continuing to be better than every JRPG that exists. Enemies are significantly weaker than you dip. Right, so I'm glad we can agree Earthbound did it first, and therefore gets all the credit. Oh, they flee from you. They do that in Earthbound as well, actually. If you're too strong, the enemies actively avoid you. But there's a sweet spot where you're not quite strong enough for them to run away in terror from you, but if they touch you, they die instantly. It's very fun. And you don't have to fucking sneak up on them in some insane way. You played some of the game? You mean Earthbound? It's classic. It's one I want to play on stream one day. Eastern Orthodox Church of Georgia, Ukraine, etc. observe a different religious calendar than most Western countries. Oh, okay, that's fair. That's fair, then. A little surprising, though, given, well, I suppose don't take this the wrong way or anything, Arg. I would figure, given geographically, since you're closer to the Vatican City, you would be slightly more observant of its policies. But, you know, what do I know? It's not like I know the religious practices of Georgia and the Ukraine, etc. I just sort of assumed. 5 is the only game where the god of control is in the pits of a subway station. You're not wrong. I think Persona 5's... Well, no, I guess Persona 3 has a subway station. Or at least it's a, there's a train station at the very least. There's a metro system, certainly. You fucking start the game on the metro. I keep trying to open the map. I don't know what Lapis is. Well, I know what it is, but I don't know what it means in the context you're using it, Tim. The god of death is on top of the school. It's true, which I find very funny. Madarame! Well, this place definitely still doing fine. Thanks to its proximity to Jeremy. Ah, shit. The mist! Vidna's covered in mist! What's going on? School does make me want to off myself. I mean, the kids do shoot themselves in the head in Persona 3. A boss in Legaia. I figured that. It's an optional one, I assume. Both of you! Look! The windmills that protected Vidna from the mist! They've stopped. You don't suppose it's because the magma cooled. Actually, I think that's exactly why it happened. The effects could have spread this far. What irony? I'm not sure you know what irony is. But it's to trigger their fight or flight response to avoid death. Yeah, but they're still shooting themselves in the head. Fuck, Yukari can't even bring herself to do it. She knows she won't die, and she's such a coward she won't do it. Everyone hates Yukari. Let's see if anyone's still alive. Well, I have to assume the underground bunker is. Vatican is Catholic, Georgia isn't. I just, again, assumed proximity would more or less handle that. Sort itself out. So about being close enough. As the same with a bunch of other major religious holidays as well. For example, we celebrate Easter on a different day as well. Hey, listen. Easter's wild, alright? The day the Vatican... Or, sorry, the method the Vatican uses to calculate Easter is insane. It's something like the second umbral moon after the spring solstice or some shit. It's fucking wild. That it's like, why are you calculating it this way? Boiler room? Yeah, I don't remember where the boiler room is. I'm trying to get there. Because I remember a chest down there. There's a guy who built, like, a safe house downstairs. Oh, God, this fucking thing. I still hate this enemy design. It's right there. Well, it's not the weapon shop, I assume. I assume it's the building next to it. What did, Why do I have a notification on Discord? Is it something my wife wants from me? No, it's something from, the channel's Discord, so I'll see it later. The Curry Devil. He has a different name in this, you know, reskin. He looks like the world's worst version of Grimace from the McDonald's canon. Oh, Ellie said something? I'll see it after the stream. Like, from the time Easter, Orthodox, and Catholic Easter are on the same day, but most of the years it's different. Yeah, it's because Catholic, like I said, it's a different day every year because it's calculated weirdly. Picture of the sink. Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, I don't know how it's calculated. What calendar do you use, Arg? Or religious calendar, rather. I don't know how it's calculated in your calendar, but I imagine by sheer coincidence they line up on occasion. Turns out Arg uses the Buddhist calendar. It's very weird. They still celebrate Christmas for some reason, but he's using a Buddhist calendar. I haven't been hurt too much. 1 point of health. I think I'm good. I think I took a kiss of death right on the pecker. Yeah, it's down here. Weird moment. Something knocked on the front door of the house at 7 a.m. I imagine someone. Eastern Orthodox calendar for religious holidays. Don't know if it has a specific name other than that. That's fair. There is, there's a gag in an episode of Seinfeld where, if it wasn't obvious by the name Seinfeld, the primary players of the show are Jewish. And there's a gag at one point where one of the guys, George, if you're familiar with the show, he, in order to score with a hot babe, he decides to change religions, or at least pretend he's changing his religion, in order to, you know, impress her or whatever. And there's a great scene where he explains to his parents that he's changed his religion, and I think the writers had to sit around thinking of what one of the funniest religions a Jewish mother could scream in outrage and disbelief was. And they settled on Latvian Orthodox. And I'm not gonna lie, the way she just goes Latvian Orthodox is very funny. Just something about those syllables altogether made for a very funny bit. Orthodox is intrinsically already got some great syllables, and for some reason throwing Latvian in there really sold it. That's gotta be... Okay, I was gonna say. I'm level 20 and these guys have taken some punishment. Don't know how they're still kicking after that. No footprints in the snow. I've always wanted to, like, walk on top of snow and not leave footprints. Same with sand. It's never hard-packed enough for me to, you know, actually accomplish that. But, you know, it's one of those things I think would be super cool to do. Just put your foot down, take a step, pick it up. Bam! No evidence you were there. Because I'm weak? I'm heavy. What do you mean? I'm 6'6" and 240 pounds, alright? I'm not stealthing my way around the snowy outcroppings, alright? The game butt plug. I don't think I'll be playing that one on stream. I'm gonna go ahead and say that is one I will avoid. Sorry to all the fans of the butt plug game out there, but I will not be playing it. Most Eastern Orthodox countries developed a bit of different religious customs over the centuries. Latvian Orthodox makes perfect sense to me. Well, I mean, again, it's just, you know, the way... I was purely bringing it up because the way she says Latvian Orthodox in, like, such shock that her son would be converting to Latvian Orthodox out of, you know, Judaism. Just the delivery on it. Again, it's one of those, I'm convinced the writers sat around being like, what's a funny religion? If she goes Buddhist, it's not so funny. Shinto? Not really. Muslim? Nah, not quite there. Calvinist? No, still missing something. I was calling you butt plug. Celtic pagan. Celtic pagan? It's still not, it's closer. Spring salts. What do those do? Oh, that's what the guy wanted. I was gonna say, what do those do? But yeah, no. Latvian Orthodox is just such a perfect, like, combination of syllables and saying it in that method that, it was very funny. Nothing... The joke wasn't at the expense of Latvian Orthodox or anything, nor am I making fun of Latvian Orthodox. I'm just saying it's funny to hear a woman scream that in surprise. That's all I'm saying about it. Roman pagan? Quaker. Quaker would have been a good one. You're converting to Quaker? Quaker's another one that sounds funny. Good collection of syllables. There are just some syllables that are funnier than others. Amish. Is Amish a religion, strictly speaking? I always thought it was, I guess religion is a lifestyle, but I think Amish is really more of a lifestyle. It might be a religious thing. Satanism. They might have avoided that one because it was the 90s, alright? And also, the gag was he was converting to the religion in order to score with a girl, alright? I think there's a line to be drawn when you're converting to Satanism in order to score with somebody. That seems like a bit much. That's one where a guy would go, you know, maybe I won't try and score with this girl. She's hot, but I'm not going to convert to Satanism. I got a magic ring. Neat. Native American pagan. The 90s, I don't think they were touching that one. Also, Native American doesn't sound nearly as funny. Pagan's on the right track. You were there with, like, Celtic and Roman. Native American's not that funny sounding. What? It's got to be an equip. What is... It's just the magic ring, right? Increase MP. Ooh. Well, I mean, I'm not using MP very much. I really only use it for healing, and I've got plenty of that. So, thanks, but I'm good, I guess. Mennonite. Mennonite would have been a great one. Correct. Mennonite's a funny-sounding one. Mennonites? That would have been great. As far as I know, religion is part of Amish. Being Amish is much more about religion. Ah. Jehovah's Witness. Well, that's just Mormon, but with, you know, extra steps. Also, given it was George from Seinfeld who is characteristically lazy, I don't think he would have converted to Jehovah's Witness. Because he would have just been like, I'm not walking around knocking on people's doors, selling them things. Sounds like effort. It would be a hard left from Judaism. Yeah, well, I don't know. I assume they're vastly different, but I don't know how different Latvian Orthodox is from Jewish. It's more, yeah, obviously it's more than just a religion, Amish, but religion is certainly a part of it. But yeah, no, this all stemmed purely, it's not even the fact, you know, how far from Judaism can you get in terms of religion. It's really more what just sounds funny for this character's mother to scream in, you know, shock that her son is converting into. Oh, what is it? Pastafarianism? Rastafarian would have been alright. That's a funny one. You're becoming a Rastafarian! That would have been funny. That could have worked. I don't think the flying spaghetti monster was a thing at that point in time. That was really more of like an early 2000s thing. Egyptian pagan. Were there pagans in Egypt? Egypt? You're sleepy? Well, then go to sleep. Crossbeam? As far as I know, religion's part of it. Being Amish is more comparatively simple tech-free lifestyle. There's a lot they can't... Well... Alright, listen. I'm gonna hit you with some hard truths about Amish. There's a lot of loopholes. At this point, Amish is a lot more about, you know... You see the Amish stores around a lot. Well, at least over here you do. Where it's like, here's your homemade butters and soaps. And, they'll take your money, because by God, do they want it. But, gosh, you know, not a lot of people carry cash, furniture, etc. Hey, you know what Amish have in their stores? Credit card readers. They argue this is totally fine because they just hire people that aren't Amish to work the tills. And that's totally cool. We're paying people in cash to work our tills with credit card readers so that you, the consumer, can buy our products. We also don't drive cars, but we'll ride in them because they're super convenient. And it's like, I'm not sure this is really... I think you're kind of exploiting a couple loopholes here, Amish. As I said, as far as I know, not saying it's a hard fact. Yeah, well, it's kind of a running gag around here. It's like, yeah, the Amish, they really hate technology, except for when they're, you know, making a fuck ton of money off of it. In that case, technology's great. Say, Amish guy, wasn't this store that you're working out of built with, like, construction equipment? Yeah, well, what are you gonna do? Build your own store. Ah, that's effort. Would you like to buy some candles? For $30, they're handmade. No, I wouldn't. Go to Yankee Candle and get them for, like, 18. Wow, psh. Embracing technology, huh? You fool. Yeah, sure. That's what's going on here. Amish have had reality TV shows, for God's sakes, alright? You know what? I don't know why I'm holding back. No Amish person's ever gonna see this, and if you do see it, you're not Amish. The Amish are fucking scammers. They love making money, and they'll take as much as they want, but they're like, oh no, we would never use technology. It's a fucking scam. Not fooling anyone. They have a TV show? There have been a few. The big one a couple years back was just called Breaking Amish. It was about, like... I forget how I leave this fucking horrible place. It was about, like, a mafia in Amish town. And because Amish is technically, you know, protected from the rest of... They're, like, tax protected, and they're not policed or anything. It's not like someone had the authority to go in and stop them. But no, it was called Breaking Amish, and it was about just, you know... a group of gangster, like, Amish tough guys with baseball bats and sunglasses that were definitely made by companies, running around, you know, demanding protection money and breaking jam jars and shit. It was what it might have been. I didn't watch it. It might have been all staged. That probably was, but you know, it might have just been a thing. But you know, the whole thing is just clearly the Amish love making money and taking money and using technology to make money off of us while not practicing what they preach to an extent. Cheaper at Etsy, yeah. Or other indie candle makers. Yeah, no. The Amish love that they can slap "It's Amish made" on things. And to their credit, when they make Amish furniture, it's decent quality furniture they've made. Handmade stuff, and it lasts. It's treated properly. They know what they're doing. But they will absolutely use technology. They have a mafia. Again, the show might have been sensationalized. It's been a couple years, and I didn't watch it personally, but, you know. It was definitely one that made you stop and go, why do the Amish have a TV show? Madarame has orb to heal everyone. Is that a group heal? Ooh, yeah, it is. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Beautiful. Ponder that orb and heal everyone. I like that Noki showed up and I immediately got the orb spell. It's meant to be! There's sadness in its eyes. Oh, good. Lovely. Right. The guy with the emergency bunker was, like, down here. I think the biggest Amish communities are still kicking around Pennsylvania these days. It's very sort of where early America started. So like the original 13 colonies. Maine, Pennsylvania, Connecticut. I think those are the big sort of Amish territories. I say big. They are incredibly small. Looking forward to the spoon, Seru. There's a spoon one? Wow. What always baffled me, to get away from the Amish for a second, or to get away from the Amish ignoring their hatred of technology as long as they can make money. The Amish have this thing, I forget what it's called, but when you're a kid, you reach a certain age where, within Amish customs, I mean, it's extremely open-minded. I'm not knocking them for this. It's just, you know, it's not a good way to retain numbers. When you reach a certain age, you have the option to, well, you're supposed to go out and, like, live in, quote, normal, real, modern society for like a year, 6 months, however long it is. And, if you prefer that, you know, the comforts of modern living, like, you know, medicine and air conditioning, then you can just leave the Amish community. Or you can, you know, return back to the Amish community if you realize it's not for you. But the idea is it gives you a chance, which is very forward-thinking of them. I actually approve of that. But, boy howdy, do they not get to keep a lot of members that way. Retention, not high. Especially as technology marches forward and we get, you know, more and more things like, here's toothpaste. It's really good. Are you human? Yes. Thank goodness, there's still humans not possessed by Seru. Get in, I'll start the elevator. Alright. Southern Illinois. Oh yeah, there's Amish all over the world, but I'm saying the big Amish areas are, you know, East Coast United States. That's your potato Amish or what they're doing these days. Yeah. Wow, they moved a save point and a fucking... You moved the slot machine down here? Fuck you. Throw that guy back up top. I'm just an old hag who was bad-mouthing Dampus. I've learned my lesson. Dampus has great foresight. It's true. The shelter saved a lot of people in Vidna from the mist. Mrs. Dampus, my husband... Oh, this is her name, obvious. My husband, Dampus, built the shelter, but later on, he went outside to look for people who didn't make it and never came back. Wow. Dude's got courage. It's not fair. Yeah, man built the shelter. He should be here. What are all these freeloaders doing here? Hot springs suddenly turned cold. The windmill stopped. There's nothing to keep the mist out. Some rascal must have been fooling around with the magma underground. Ah, those rascals, am I right? First the windmill stopped all of a sudden, then the mist came and those Seru. What a catastrophe! Who would think everyone would be saved by Dampus, the one we all made fun of? And now he's out there probably possessed by the mist. Sure was hard carrying this thing through the mist. You suck. He has good things for coins. Yeah, but that would imply playing the slot machines that I don't want to do. Vast majority of the Amish are in the USA. Never met one in person. Yeah, I think that's true. There might be some in, like, Canada, but, I think they're called, technically, Puritans in, other parts of the world. And that might be a little bit different. I don't know fully what I'm talking about, but I think Amish and Puritans are, like, you know, cousins of each other. Want to try this game? No! It's 100 gold for 1 coin? Fuck you! That's a terrible exchange rate. That's awful. Looking for someone or something. I'm looking for Dampus at the moment. I know he left, but yeah, I have no idea where he is. Looking for anything else? Treasure? I don't know. After treasure at a time like this? Doesn't make much sense, but it's not for me. I'll tell you. Go to the machine room. There's treasure there. Like, oh, I already grabbed that. I'm just checking in on you guys. Ahem. Mennonite and Amish. Oh, yeah, Mennonites are closely related. That's true. Take care, youngster. I talked to you already. Have been to Ratayu? No. It's known for its also known for hot springs, but who knows what's happened to them now. With all this going on, this ain't the time for sightseeing. But anyway, if you want to rest, I'll lend you my bed. How about it? Yeah, sure. Fuck you! That's not what lend means. You don't get to sleep for free, you know. That's my rule. Lending out beds is my job. This isn't even your bunker! Sit on the fucking slot machine's handle and let me use you like a puppet. Oh, it's Pepe. I'm glad you're safe. Thanks, Pepe. Sasha. I somehow managed to survive. That's good. But Mr. Dampus. Yeah, also, where's the mist generator? I don't know. Great. I do know the mist blows from the northwest. Okay, so that's where it is. Go past Rayu. I have to head northwest. You guys from the outside? What's it like? It's misty. I'm scared. Make the mist go away. Make it go away now, please. Mom and Dad aren't here anymore. They're in the mist. Wow. Sucks to be you. Well, I mean, I got the salt. I guess I can, you know, I have to head northwest. I guess I'll take a quick stop into, where I just was and, give the man his salt that he was asking for. Poor Dampus. Hey, you know, once I clear the mist up, that guy's gonna be a fucking legend in this town. Every one of them's gonna owe him big time. Interesting that we got in this big religious diatribe entirely because I mentioned a funny joke from Seinfeld. Which wasn't even meant to be that religious, it's just what religion sounds funny. Latvian Orthodox. That's kind of funny. Let's use that. Alright then. I have a religion. Okay. Congratulations. A new one? Oh. Just made today. Alright, what's the name? I'll bite. Token Ladius. That's not a thing. Don't make me a religious figure. You know how much work that would be? Fuck that. This thing is called Virile? Ah, that's worse than Curry Devil. I don't want to describe Demented Grimace as virile. Of all the adjectives I would use to describe Demented Grimace, virile is probably last on the list. Sex God is up there, in terms of things I wouldn't describe him as. We all worship Token Lad Twitch stream? Oh yeah, worship the stream all you want. I'm not the stream. The stream's a separate entity. Can't stop you there. Just don't worship me. Besides, I thought you all worshipped Nathan. Take me to Octam. I'm probably gonna buy a bunch of healing items. Yeah, there you go. Token's got a stream. No, I'm not. Jesus Christ. If I'm the god of anything, it's the god of leaving me alone. You can all worship me by treating me the way you always have. Don't change a damn thing. Congrats on your— Shut up! I don't— Why does this always happen? Chat— For a guy who supposedly leads a cult, chat's super not great about respecting my authority. I'll make a decree and they'll just fucking ignore it and keep making fun of me. I'm pretty sure that's not how cults work, guys. Unbelievable. I did remove that talk and rhyme for 10 minutes because no one was redeeming it, so I was like, nah, fuck it. I'll think of something funnier. Something that people would be encouraged to do, perhaps. Although now that I think about it, I could be once we meet that chat me's built-in Metopia. Maybe I'll do Cult of the Lamb and turn on the Twitch options for it, so I can name followers after Twitch guys, and you guys can vote on like shit to give me in Cult of the Lamb. because it has Twitch integration. That could be fun. Get a proper cult going. Yes. All right. Well, the people have spoken. Choice chamber. Maybe. I want a slightly bigger audience before I do choice chamber. I average about, it's a bit low today, but I average about, 8 to 10 viewers. That's not exactly a lot for choice chamber. If I get a bigger audience, I'll do it. The mayor, right, he wanted the salt. And then I have to go buy a bunch of things. And by a bunch of things, I mean a bunch of doors of light and doors of wind, provided they have them. Gotta stream change things on pipe. Yeah, I'm allowed to change. It's my stream. I can change what I want. Look. There. Happy? My stream. Look at that. I can do what I want. Here's your fucking game you're so proud of and want to see. Oh, no. Guess what? It's me. I'm giving him things and you're missing content. Heavens. Just undo this real quick. He asked what it was for. Ahem. Musket Meerkat is the Pope of Token Latius. Ugh. Please. He's the whipping boy of the church, alright? If there's gonna be a church, he's gonna be the whipping boy. He just wanted bath salts. Take this in return, although I know it's not much of a reward. I have the slowness chain. What does that do? You must have bathed in the hot springs. Well, yeah. It's because you saved this town, such a terrible thing happened. Yep. Oh, the irony. I feel as I am to blame for the misfortune of people of Vidna. Sick Furret emote. I like Furret. Of all the Route 1 or early Route normal mons, it's probably like my second favorite. I do like Lanoon. I have a soft spot for Lanoon. But Furret's adorable. If you destroy the source of the mist, they will be saved from the mist. Say, you're looking for the Genesis tree. I know where it is. It's at Mount Latana, which is next to Ratayu. Rumor has it that the ruler of Ratayu is quite a difficult fellow. I'm sure you should be able to handle him. Do you mean, like, he yells a lot, or he's a boss fight? Oh, name's the whipping boy? No. Oh, name's the kid I pay to stand out in the street going, hear ye, hear ye. Remember the shit ROM hack you played years ago where Lanoon evolved into a dragon? Oh, what was that, Snakewood? Yeah, that ROM hack sucked. I got into that game a little early. I was like, I'm gonna do Pokemon ROM hacks. I'm gonna make that my thing. I'm gonna play a bunch of ROM hacks. All Pokemon ROM hacks at that point fucking sucked. And then like 2 years later, shit like Radical Red started coming out. And Kaizo, I think Kaizo Blue was already a thing, but that's, But like, don't fucking pog Snakewood. Snakewood was awful. Ugh. Probably one of the worst ROM hacks I've ever played of Pokemon. Just such garbage. Give me like 10 of the, like 6 is fine. For Doors of Light, and give me like 4 of those, because I already had a few. We're the Sinister 7. But they sure were. I think I recommended Snakewood for you, because I wanted to see you suffer through the ridiculous. Oh, so you knew it was bad. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, Noki. You didn't know it was that bad. You knew it was bad, you didn't know it was that bad. But no, yeah, I do remember discussing with you and Nathan, and you brought up Snakewood. And I was like, what's that? And you're like, you haven't heard. It's the one that has, the weird evolutions that are fucked up. And I was like, oh, cool. And then there's only like 3 of them in the game, and also the game was horrific and bad. Now good ROM hacks exist. In a much nicer era. of Pokemon ROM hacks. For example, Crystal Clear is on the list to play. That's going to be very fun. It's just Crystal, but I can do it in whatever order I want. Snakewood is one I want to play. Which is, fuck, no, God. Absolutely not. Fool's Gold is one I want to play. Snakewood can die in a hole, never to be mentioned again. Got me all confused. Snakewood sucks. I want to play Fool's Gold. Fool's Gold is one I want to play. Don't do it. Yeah. Fool's Gold's fine. Snakewood fucking blows. I'm not going to play that. Read through a text screenshot playthrough of it. That's how you found it. Oh, okay, so... You did just want to see me suffer. Cool, thanks. Love you too. It's Christmas and you hit me with that info? Wow. Fucking fake friend. I'm demodding you. God, Snakewood was terrible. I could probably be talked into Kaizo Blue because that, well... I don't know how fun that would be to watch, because that one's a lot of strategy and, like, exploiting Pokemon Blue's glitches. And I'm just not sure if that would be fun to watch, per se. That's one I'll probably play on my own one day. You picked a good Christmas game? What, this? How is this a Christmas game? Text screenshot playthroughs. I too remember when something awful was the premier Let's Play area. But yeah, I knew nothing about Snakewood. It was ambitious, I suppose. I'll give it that. You're giving hope and love and friendship. Am I? Am I? Just like Christmas. Hell's Tackle does 78 damage. Wow. Boy, hell ain't what it used to be. Oh, I need to see what that slowness chain does. Well, and God, I tried. I kept trying even after Snakewood. I played, like, Pokemon Apex or whatever, and that one was also fucking garbage, and that's the one where I'm like, I'm done with this. All these Pokemon hacks suck. I'm not gonna do this anymore. And then they got good. I felt so gypped. I was like, what the hell? What do you mean? Get the last turn in battle. Oh, so I always go last? What would the benefit of that be, I wonder? I guess I would build more AP, because assumedly I would get hit by them. Kaida's home, my wife. Hell yeah. You've been following the group text for plans tomorrow, Kaida? West is Rayuta, or whatever it is. The chain of pens grows. Admittedly, though, because of name length, it's kind of weird. Have played Pokemon Reborn? Doesn't ring a bell. So I'm going to say no, I have not. It's me. I could also probably be Vita Black. Nope. I could probably be talked into, I probably wouldn't play Vita Black, because from my understanding, the Gen 5 hacks are just, you know... Like, we've made it slightly difficult. They're not, you know, like Pokemon Unbound or Pokemon Genesis or Radical Red, where, you know, they've changed a lot in the game. It's actually kind of interesting to see. I could probably be talked into Garbage Green, just for the hell of it. But yeah, it seems like Gen 3 and Gen 2 are sort of the, well, Gen 3 is just... 3 and below are the easier ones to hack, and 3 looks the best of those, so it seems like Gen 3 are the ones that get all the hacks. Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, and Leaf Green. I'm sure there are others, and that's not a universal rule, but it seems like that's the case more often than not. Pokemon Kirby Pink. I don't think that's a thing. Can we... I can't decide if the bit is just to have a bunch of pens in chat or if it's to see them fly across my face on screen. Terror Scream. Boy, that's how I feel on the inside, Mr. Werewolf. I'm sorry, Wolf. Incredibly creative enemy name there. Alrighty then. Good stuff. I always appreciate a level up. More pens, of course. Are we Rateu or whatever? Yes. So I need to get past here in order to get to the tree. Okay. Good enough. Madarame, don't move! Wait a moment. I sense something. Madarame, can you? Do you sense it? I was gonna say, Ozma doesn't really talk to his Madarame very much. It's a Genesis tree. That's a tree nearby. Walked away a moment. Why is everyone memeing that annoying cat of yours? There. Kaida showed up and did it, so now it's a thing. But wait, the Genesis tree's energy level is fluctuating wildly. What does it mean? Genesis tree is to the east. Let's pass through the town and head east. We're in a town. Oh yeah, there was supposed to be like a guy in charge here, right? Sick jump. Are we... Yeah, we're possessed. Welcome to Rayu, city of checkpoints. Towards Mount Latona, so I need to go east. West to the sea and north to the palace. Maybe I should try the palace first. Because they did mention the guy who runs this place may have some choice words for me. Chat's possessed by pen. Don't act like you didn't start this. What do you mean? Well, doesn't look like the guy who runs this place is going to be up for a chat. I did one to say hi. Sure. And look where that's gotten us. Thank you, Tim. Illustrating my point beautifully. Unbelievable. An evil shadow, oh no! And a skeleton knight, I think it said. Skull knight, excuse me. The goddess has spoken of what God wants. Oh yeah, Kaida, to catch you up on the lore. Tim's declared me a god of a cult somehow. And so, of course, Noki was like, congratulations on starting a cult. None of this was, you know, something I wanted or approved of, but here we are. And I guess you're the goddess now of the cult? I don't know. I'm along for the ride at this point. For a man who's supposed to have his own cult, I seem to be wildly out of control with it. I could use a bit of healing. Alright, you can heal everyone. With the orb! Ponder it! You gonna let me in, or... It's looking at us sadly. You gonna... Okay, I can't get in. Alright, I'll go to the, I was wondering how they were gonna play it, if I visited the guy in charge here. When, you know, the whole town's possessed by mist. I thought maybe it was locked away in a bunker. Yeah, no, I mentioned it earlier, Noki. You showed up right as I got the orb spell. It was like it was all planned or scripted. Or at least you started talking in chat right as I got the orb spell. Up the stairs? Don't make things up. I'm headed to the west. That's the sea. I'm headed to the east. Where the Genesis tree is. Watch me get there, the door's locked, and then I do have to actually go back up the stairs to the palace or something. Damn! Verguo guy doesn't want to go down. There we go. Oh, hey, thanks. I got another Verguro spell. Those are supposed to be difficult to get, right? Crazy. That's a good collection of Pokemon emotes there, Nathan. Splattering all across my face. I particularly like the second one you have. Nathan, you stream. What Pokemon emote would you get? Assuming you know, ever found yourself in a position where you could have emotes. You need to be an affiliate for that, though. Penguin responded with a dog shaking its butt. So I think we can all respect that Penguin has the correct answer. Angry Aggron. I like how you would go, I'd make an angry Pokemon emote, and meanwhile I have one that's laughing at me. That tracks. Maybe an emote of Mousehold all screaming. I'm sure that exists already. Good old Mousehold. Mischievous Eevee. I probably have a grumpy Perugly. Well, Noki, I knew the answer. There's a reason I didn't ask you. A question I know the answer to. That would be insane. Mischievous Eevee, I guess, is, you know, a little bit of a dark horse for Kaida. I'd have thought, you know, a Sylveon or something. I guess Eevee makes perfect sense as well, but... forbidden to persons with... Yep, okay. I literally... Didn't I just say I'm gonna get to this fucking door and it's gonna be locked and I have to turn around and go back? Of course. Alright. So, the king's somewhere in here, and I either need to... He's either fine, and I need to convince him that I'm totally a cool dude he should let through his door, or I gotta beat him up and take his key. If I were to get another Pokemon emote, i.e. if I were to make one... That's the thing. Giggling Makihita like that, or snickering Makihita, it works well because I could, you know, position his arm to do that. I'd love to get a Tropius emote, but I'm not really sure what I would do. Maybe a pogging Tropius instead of, you know, the Pog, what's the fucking snake? Komodo Dragon? Komodo Pog or whatever it is? It's Tropius. Noki, I know I don't have any more slots I can put emotes into, but I think I have a new request for you. Get the banana beard underneath, you know, really accentuate it. I mean, I think we can all agree that's just the correct thing to do. Wish I had more emote slots. I'd find something to get rid of. I'd look at an emote nobody uses. Just ditch it. Because, I mean, Pog Tropius is just too good to not do, now that I've thought about it. There's a lot you could do. Looking at, in my chat log, I'm looking at Nathan's Pokemon emotes, and I'm seeing a couple Pokemon. Like, the Charizard could be Poggin, that Rayquaza could be Poggin. Why is there a Krogunk? Of all Pokemon, why do you have a Krogunk? Who's out here making a Krogunk emote? The others I get, you know, they're kind of popular, but Krogunk? Fatal Decision. This seems ominous as shit. What the fuck? Okay. They're generic Pokken emotes. Yeah, that still doesn't explain why Krogunk is in there. The others, sure. But Krogunk? He's not in the game, as far as I know. He is? Oh. Ah, shame about Pokken. It was a cool idea, but it was on the Wii U, so no one bothered with it. Ported it to the Switch, but, you know, at that point, the damage had been done. God, I don't know where I'm going. Clearly, I need to find the king in this castle or palace or whatever, somehow. You know what I will say about this game? I've actually said a lot of good things about this game, I think. But to add one more to them, one of my biggest problems with early JRPGs, especially Final Fantasy, was it suffered from, okay, now what syndrome. Where I'd do a thing, and then it'd be like, well, now what do you want me to do? So far, at least in this game, it's been pretty damn clear where I'm expected to go and what they want me to be doing. If not encountered, now what syndrome. Which is good. I do not like now what syndrome. There's, you know, a fine line between games that hold your hand to tell you exactly what to do, i.e. some of the newer Pokemons. Oh, well, I say that. this newest one was very much a step in the right direction. Sun and Moon. And, you know, early Final Fantasies where it's just like, here's a map, figure it out. But I do like some guidance in my narrative. Great job there, Madarame. No legs floating off the air. I know what to do. Kick it in the lower unmentionables. Doesn't have those. No, if Pog emotes would be allowed, need to look into that. No, that's... Listen. Well, I'll read your whole text before I go off. This has happened before. Need to look into that. If I remember correctly, at some point they changed emote rules. You're not allowed to have ones based off Twitch global emotes or something like that. And some people I follow had to remove emotes because of that. Remove might be the wrong word. I think there were people that were able to grandfather in emotes. If they so desired. But, I suspect, with things like Pog-O and Pog-U and Pog-Champ, there's variations of Pog. Besides, even if that was the case, I would simply have it as Tropius doing the Pog, but would call it something else, alright? I'm too small for Twitch to give a shit about, so as long as I don't call it Token Pog, they won't give a crap. Listen, I'm the one paying you. Let me worry about whether or not Twitch will let me get away with it. I'm gonna loot your shit. When you wake up and you're like, who stole all my shit? I'm gonna be like, I don't know, that's crazy. You were asleep for 10 years, though, so, you know, shit happens, right? Couldn't call it Token Pod. Would... One of my biggest pet peeves is that they won't let me make it a token. I have to be Token L. It's so infuriating. One day, my goal is to make my Twitch big enough that I can just change it to Token. Drop the Token L bullshit. How do you have sentience? I saw you, and pleased. I have something nice for you. Sorry, you're possessed by Seiru. How can you speak to us? I can understand difficult words. I give you the key to Latona. Now I have the Latona key. The Latona key will open the gate. You can reach Matt Latona's Genesis tree there. The mist can be driven from Mateo, and I can... Then I can be with my bride. I am pleased. I give you this West Retaru key as well. Are we expected to believe this guy's willpower is strong enough that he's able to fight these horrific mind parasites? I think he'll give us a key to reach the mist generator if we receive the Genesis tree. Revive, excuse me. Sounds good, but something troubles me. Sayra said something about brides. Madarame, let's help him. Didn't he say singular? Bride? Well, I guess we'll see how this plays out. I mean, regardless of this guy's intentions, I gotta shut this fucking tree down, so... Too many other people at stake here. Oh dear. Well, now I have the key. I'm looking forward to what horrific boss awaits me up at the top of the mountain. Hopefully, the fact that I grinded up to level 20 kind of mitigates whatever horrific boss is waiting for me. Oh good, this again. It's a cool attack. It's visually neat. Adds an element of chance. I'm not sure what all these symbols do. I mean, I can kind of figure out what MP 1/2 does. And we know what the shield down does as well. Uh-oh. Well, I think we can figure out, yep, killed instantly. Fucking rad. Awesome. Hey, don't worry, we'll pick you up in a minute here. That's harsh. That's just bad luck. Alright, let's pick Madarame up. Doubt he got experience for that. That's usually how that goes. Right, I have plenty. Oh, is he alive? Yeah, he's alive with 1. Oh, cool. Nice that they do that. Go ahead and use my better healing on you. Saves me a revive item, that. How polite of them. Now I need to go, like, all the way down and then bank to the right. Yeah, besides, to reiterate my point about the emotes, I'm in good standing with Twitch that my emotes I upload are automatically approved. Because I haven't violated anything and none of my emotes are wildly inappropriate. Except for maybe the one about Mario and Sonic wrestling. I could see that one being mildly inappropriate, but also I didn't upload that through Twitch, so they don't really get a say in it. Mario S, I think, is the emote. Very wholesome wrestling emote. But, yeah, I just name it, you know, Token Trop, Token L Trop. And, you know, it's just Tropius's face. He happens to be screaming in excitement. That's crazy. It doesn't look like Pog. I didn't notice. Wild. Oh, well, it's already uploaded. And that will be how that goes. Narrator voice. He actually got sued. Preemptive suing. They sued me before I even commissioned Noki for it? That would be wild. Hopefully, oh, okay. I was gonna say, hopefully the tree isn't too far, you know, buried in like a maze or anything. I feel the presence of the tree. We are very near. Genesis tree must be at the summit. With a Genesis tree, we can make our Raseru stronger. Hurry. Boy, that's the plan. What do those strange energy fluctuations mean? Could it be something evil? Madarame, let's hurry and go see the new Genesis tree. I hope the tree is all right. Come on, we must hurry to the summit. I went through a lot already to get to this fucking tree. I would hope that they kind of take it easy with this one. Like one of those Zelda dungeons in Breath of the Wild where they're like, yeah, just getting in here was the ordeal or the trial or whatever. Here's your... Yo, Mushara or whatever. Mushra? What is that thing's name? Mushara. Guy's crazy looking. Yeah, like how in Breath of the Wild, some of them are the free shrines. Well, free is the wrong word, but the shrines in Breath of the Wild that are like... The one that stands out in my mind is the one where you had to, like, drag ice across the desert. And they're like, hey, listen, just getting here was a trial enough. Here's your shrine. And I'm like, thank you. Also, hey, Jace, what's up? Wonder if I'll end up playing Tears of the Kingdom on stream. It depends, I guess, what I'm playing at the time and how I'm feeling when it comes out. Sad you missed the first 2 hours. Well, you can always check the VOD or watch on YouTube. But yeah, we beat the Minotaur, and, well, I mean, here we are. I keep saying Minotaur. Centaur. That wasn't even a shrine requiring ice. The ice was to make the drink to get the bitch laying on the shrine pedestal to fuck off. Well, it's been a hot minute. I don't remember the full details, but yeah, that sounds about right. Listen, I needed an example where getting into the shrine was the trial itself, and that was what I remembered. I'm gonna assume I have to go this way. Oh no, cool. Items. Hell yeah. And a wisdom ring. What does that do? Obviously, I'm gonna assume it increases my wisdom, but what's a wisdom do for a stat? Oh, it increases intelligence. Why not call it that? Whatever. Intelligence is, I'm guessing, damage done by magic. I only use magic for healing at this point, so I'll just save that, I guess. Gives you wisdom. Arg, where would I be without you? The wisdom ring gives you intelligence. Yeah, seems like the code just called it an intelligence ring. Maybe we're also just spoiled by Dungeons & Dragons, where wisdom and intelligence are separate stats. They don't necessarily need to be in separate stats. They're somewhat similar. I say D&D. We could also be spoiled by Dark Souls, because I'm pretty sure wisdom and intelligence are different there as well. Sure, wisdom and intelligence, separate things in real life. They're very similar, though. They're within the same ballpark. Technically speaking, yes, there is a distinction between the two, but, you know. I guess I go this way. Maybe. I would say not even maybe. They're related, sure. Even in D&D and, you know, Dark Souls, they're both Hellrat. They're both, you know, based around magic users. Intelligence is knowing. Yeah, I've seen that post where they equate all the D&D stats. You're not helping the argument, Nathan, where you're shamelessly taking from the post that's explaining D&D stats. Intelligence is knowing tomatoes a fruit, and wisdom's knowing it doesn't belong in a fruit salad. Yeah. Charisma is selling a fruit salad with tomatoes in it. Strength is crushing a tomato. Dexterity is juggling it, etc. I've seen that post. I like that he's in yellow magic when he has 106 left. Slow down there, guys. I'm trying to use orb. Yeah, on, only one of them needs healing. There we go. No idea if I'm going the right way or not, just guessing. I'd really hoped it was a straight shot to the summit, because I went through a lot. I swam around in a volcano, I climbed through a couple different, you know, cities of mist. I thought maybe they'd be like, you know, they've done enough. Just climb up this mountain really quick. It's a nice straight shot forward. Bam, you're at the summit, here's the tree. I guess that was kind of what happened in Jeremy. There were only like a couple floors of that tower, and bam, I was at the top. And then there was a super tough boss fight that I beat with skill and persistence, definitely. Thunderbreak still... Oh, skill. Hell yeah. Absolutely. There was a guy in here earlier, I don't know if he's still around, but he was asking how I handled the Berserker. And I was like, oh man, let me tell you. It was a real close battle. Knuckle-dragging, grind fest, slugging it out back and forth. And then Tim told him I killed him immediately off the rip with a Nido. It's like, damn it, chat told him. Much like all of chat, that guy wanted to see me suffer. It's my own fault. If chat's not bullying the streamer, you can't trust that streamer. That's a hard and fast rule, baby. Incense? What does that do? That is a culture I have cultivated and supported, and now it's coming back to hit me. Decrease encounter rate. Oh, fucking please. Sick of this crap. Also gotta sell that red club. Got a better weapon. I keep forgetting to sell it. Boy, that incense really works, eh? I'd be a fool not to grab this. Wisdom water, hell yeah. I mean, hey, the incense is still going, so just grab this. Healing fruit, love it. Incense is a godsend. Encounter rate gets old. It does. Don't get me wrong. Useful for grinding and, you know, well, I was going to say getting money, but that's just more grinding, isn't it? Useful for grinding up levels and money, but, boy howdy. When I'm just... There you go. When I'm just trying to get from point A to point B... So no boss on this one? That'd be great. Unless it's gonna be fucking Songy again. Because I keep seeing energy fluctuations and, you know. Oh, is it something evil? Could be Songy. He ran off, cackling into the night last time I saw him. Something strange surrounding the Genesis tree. It appears to be a pyramid. I've never seen anything like it. It's a pyramid. I've seen you see things like this. Madarame, it's weird. It's a spooky wall. It's a pyramid. Let me touch it. It's amazing you've lived as long as you have. We just let her do that, huh? We thought that was a good idea. Ow! Not, you know, throw a rock at it first or something. Madarame, it hurts. Don't touch it, everyone. It hurts. Huh. Okay. Taking this. Well, do something happen if I try and leave? Yep, okay. Oh, look who it is! Songy! Well, well, if it isn't my favorite group of idiots, welcome back. Oh my god, he's got an Apple Watch and it's purple. What took you guys so long? I figured you simpletons, wow, an S-bomb, would be coming, so I was waiting here for you. Whoop-ha! Took you long enough, you lazy dimwits. The dialogue in this game is pretty fucking great, I won't lie. Songi, darn! So it was you who put up that force field. So you're not just a muscle-bound moron, are you? That's right, it was me! I mean, it was pretty obvious. Oh, damn, that actually... One wrong move and that guy's getting split down the middle in a rather uncomfortable way. I put up that force field to keep you idiots from trying any of your foolish tricks. Ha ha ha! Well, do you want me to Yes, actually. I was really hoping yes, no would pop up. Of course we do! Oh, shit. Then fight me. Come at me, all three of you at once! In the very unlikely event you defeat me, I'll deactivate the force field. So is he full Akuma at this point? Yeah, he's Akuma. Okay, hold on. Turn 1, we pop items. I got a Wonder Elixir with my name on it. You can use Spirit right off the rip, and you can also use Spirit right off the rip. Start with some setup, why not? Hyper Crush. Well, that could have been better. What is it with bosses having moves that hit everyone? It's getting on my nerves. Alright, now then. Command list. Yeah, we're sticking with Fire Blow. And I guess I only have one more attack in. Because fuck you, that's why. Hey, it builds their AP. So there is that. It's so close to fitting one more in. Vulture Blade, hell yeah. Oh, yes! How many is that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. She can fit 9 in if she spirits up. And you, ponder the orb. $974. Not bad. Not bad at all. No idea what this guy's health is, but 974 has got to be a noticeable chunk there. Orb. Very ponderable. Yes. Yeah. Noki's a fucking fiend for the orbs. And Hyper Lightning. This guy's big on the, you know, Hyper Crush, Hyper Lightning. Jesus. Solid hit. She only has 9 if she procs Spirit beforehand, but you know, for the rest of the fight, she can still dish out some solid damage. Well, 254. Second Madarame. I'll have her use Spirit next and then input whatever that is. Madarame 3 is just a good healer. He's got a crap ton of MP. He always goes last, and he's the only one with Orb. Actually, I think Madarame 1 might also have Orb. Woof! Rough hit. Alright. Do you have Orb? No, you don't have Orb. You have Verguro. You got Theater, you got Naito, you got Vera, you got Nova and Swordy. With Violent Wind and Sonic Sizer. It's not how one spells scissor, so it has to be Sizer. You'll go ahead and use Spirit. And you go ahead and heal yourself, because you took a nasty hit there, Madarame. And then we'll see how good this move Tim's insistent on me using is. Oh good, the magic got stronger. Hell yeah. There's hyper attack. This guy's... I feel like he's compensating for something with all these hypers. Said the guy using a hyper art. Alright, listen. Not everything I do is a hyper art, alright? Sometimes, I just heal sometimes. I'm not the one out here with hyper lightning and hyper crush and all that shit. He's going, he doesn't have thick fingers. Jesus Christ. A scene that will live with me for the rest of my life. Hyper arts hide it, of course. Alright, you hit. Now then. What do we have? I'll clear that out. I can't do that. What did Tim say? He said left, up, right, down, up, left, up, down, right. Yeah, I just reread it. I got a chat log. I don't need to reset. Alright. Let's see if this is any good. And honestly, I didn't take that big of a hit. If I have a, that's... Yeah, I can use a healing bloom right now and it'll be fine. Gotta say, that wasn't that impressive. It costs 99? Oh, well then. Suppose I'll use Spirit again. Alright. There we go. Spirit again. And... Madarame 1 could use some healing. That's only 200. That's still all allies. Honestly, better off using this. I got more of them and the man needs health. Get some very nice equips. Well, I grinded for about... I cranked the game's speed up to 400 earlier. Wow, 97. Kiss my ass. Cranked the game's speed up to 400 and grinded for an hour. Bought all the armor and weapons I could down in Octam. And don't forget, at the start of the fight, I used the Omni boost on this guy. So he, all of his stats were buffed at the very beginning of the fight. The, like, Wonder Elixir, I think it was called. Hey, great news. She took damage, so I think she'll have enough AP for it. She does. All right, now let's see. Command. It should still be the same one, but I'll re-enter it just in case. Left, up, right, down, up, left, up, down, right. All right, let's do this. Oh, and you have a free turn, actually, because he barely did anything to Madarame 2 there. So, I guess you'll just, double Thunder Punch. And throw an uppercut in there, why not? Tales of Xillia on PS3 isn't any good? Wow, someone bought a PS3 game. Oh, it's Jeppo, of course you did. You play old games. The Tales games are generally good. Orb? Man's already spirited. Well, we'll play it out. All I know is Tales of Vespia. I don't know Xillia. Acrobatic Blitz. God, it's still going. It's still going. 1,392. Holy shit. That's a good move. You also got Infamous 2. Classic game. Really wish they'd bring those to PC, the Infamous games. Because I want to play them, but not enough that I'm going to dig out my PS3 in order to do it. I would only play them again if they came to Steam. God, he's still kicking after all that. You can do it again if I, spirit up. And you, pop the, that's the 800 one, right? The healing flower? Yeah. Pop that on Madarame 2. Easy. Remember Virtua Tennis 4? Yeah, I do, but not for the game because of how it was advertised. Because that was Acclaim Studios when they were still on their bullshit, right? That was the one where they painted the advertisement on the wings of pigeons at Wimbledon or some shit like that. So does she have... She does, Madarame's Arc. I mean, it's still plugged in, I might as well just do it again. And, yeah, you've got Healing Bloom. Just pop that for everyone. Virtua Tennis 4 was Sega. Virtua Tennis was one of the ones published by Acclaim. And it was one that had advertisement on, like, pigeon wings or some shit like that. But, I guess Virtua Tennis 4 was still Sega, so... In that case, no, I suppose I don't remember Virtua Tennis 4. I'm not a big sports game guy. Some exceptions include, Wii Sports. Big fan of that one. But sports games generally aren't my thing. How is... Wow, she needs spirit, naturally. And you need to heal her. Yeah, Tales of Zestia and Zestia, I don't even know if that's right. Tales of Symphonia and Tales of... Symphonia. Zillia is the one you're talking about. Symphonia is the one I know. And I had fun with that one. Got Black Ops 1. It's crazy that game is still as expensive as it is. That game is still like $40. And it came out a decade ago. Wii Sports and Resort are the only sports games I've ever played. I mean, same. I tried Madden for a bit. Still fighting the evil monk. Well, yeah. The bosses, honestly, the biggest complaint about this game is that the bosses are damage sponges. Just orb, everyone. Bought it for $1.50 in pounds. Fair enough. Digitally, it's still like $30 or $40 because Activision's insane. But, I mean, Black Ops 1 is considered the best one for its story, at least. That's your Bay of Pigs, sort of espionage story going on, Manchurian Candidate style. Black Ops 2 and 3 are kind of like robots in the future. You're fighting, it's a little bit weird. And then 4 doesn't even have a single-player campaign. I'm actually gonna use the item that heals your MP on this guy. Zombies, though, is more fun in 3 because it had fucking, like, Jeff Goldblum and Ron Perlman in it. I wanted to play Zombies with friends, but I couldn't justify buying Black Ops at the price it was just to play Zombies with them. PS3 is awesome because you can get Persona 3 FES for $7. That's good. Oh, yeah, I beat him. It also seems like what with coming to Game Pass, that being PC Game Pass and Xbox Game Pass, is going to be portable Persona 3, so it will not include the FES stuff. Ah, so you've gotten much stronger since our last meeting. Well, also, Tim told me this really good move. I'm impressed. Your Seiru is strong as well. Not bad. Stop talking and deactivate the force field. Well, a promise is a promise. All right, I'll awfully decent of him, actually. Kind of thought he'd just, ditch us and be like, later, losers. There, you see, I'm a person who keeps a promise. You're free to wake up the Genesis tree. Using Genesis power to drive away the mist to make your Rasaru stronger. Now you await your next feat of bravery, so don't get yourselves killed. Huh. Alright then. Sadly, the US get more of the PS2 classics than us. Yeah, that's true. Pretty great living in the US, where it seems like the games market is... Japan and the US are the big gaming markets, with Europe and Australia begging them to recognize them as a legitimate gaming market. And then, China also exists. Madarame, hurry, let's awaken the Genesis tree. But you need to, usually you need to heavily censor your game if you're going to sell it in China. Looking at you, Kingdom Hearts. Oh yeah, the Winnie the Pooh stuff is completely optional. Don't worry about it. It's, no reason. We just love Chinese money, we here at Square Enix and Disney. Madarame gently touched the trunk of the Genesis tree. Madarame gently touched the trunk of the Genesis tree, a quiet strength in her hand. And he gently touched the tree and feels pure joy in his hand. OG Persona 4, Devil Summoner 1 and 2, you get Sonic Heroes and Code Veronica. What's wrong with Code Veronica? Code Veronica's a great game. It's bullshit. No, Code Veronica rules. I mean, we have that too, but Code Veronica's great. Love Code Veronica. I really they probably won't, but I really hope Capcom remakes Code Veronica the way they have been, 2, 3, and 4. Devil Summoner 1 or 2 are rare. Well, yes, the physical copies of them are very rare. I'm aware of that. Alright, I'm level, well, my magic is level 5, she's level 4, and he's level 3. Madarame, Terra's strong again. Isn't this great? Well, it never wasn't strong. And the Genesis tree's power drove the mist away the mist down below. The mist must be gone now from Ritaru, but the Genesis tree's power is limited. Unless we destroy the mist generator, the mist will cover Vidna where the windmill stopped. Oh, so Vidna's still screwed, huh? Yeah, that's right. Okay, let's destroy the mist generator. Madarame, let's climb down the mountain and head for the town below Ritayu. If we can get to the gate of Ritaru open, we can reach the mist generator. We at least get Nocturne. Oh, wait, Europe, it's called Lucifer's Call. Ah, it's not that bad. You good, monitor? What was that about? My monitor flipped out there for a second. Normally, the name changes in the U.S. versus Europe are very funny to me. There are a few I actually prefer in the U.S., though. The Fatal Frame is definitely sort of, I think, the poster child for, yeah, the name is better in the US, because Fatal Frame, it's snappy, it's alliterative, it makes sense, it's ghosts into camera, a Fatal Frame is actually a thing in cameras, it makes perfect sense. In Europe, it's called Project Zero, and it's like, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? It's one of the few times the US got that one 100% correct. Fatal Frame is a much better name. But, that's a very rare example. Normally, Europe has the better name. They're the luckiest because they get King of Fighters 97 to 2002 and every Metal Slug. I mean... every Metal Slug. Including that one. The 3D one on the PS2 with voice acting. They got that Metal Slug. Because I'm not sure I would call that lucky. Some of Metal Slugs are great, don't get me wrong. Metal Slug X, classic. And yeah, sure, King of Fighters 97, also classic. But we've had, King of Fighters 13. Also classic. What's wrong with What's wrong with those bad boys? I should look around town. You guys are wearing weird Seru. Juggernaut, the monster Seru is raising. The monster Saryu, is raising. Is also a type of Seru. Be careful, they say all Seru, no matter what kind, suck the life and soul out of people. I don't want to grow up, because if I do, I'll have to be the bride to Seru? What? Gross. Yeah, don't do that. Who the fuck is this guy? Who's this extra bitch? You drove out the mist. How do you do? I'm called Eliza. I'm a snake queen, as you can see. I have been chosen by Saryu to be a Seru bride, so the soldiers will take me away. Please don't worry about me. After all, I am fortunate not to have died in the mist. And all of my good friends have already gone to the castle too. And besides, if I don't go to the castle, my parents will be hurt or worse. Yo, this town sounds fucked. I have heard that you are heroes who drove out the mists. That's why I have a favor to ask of you. I'm concerned about my parents. Check up on them once in a while after I'm gone. Where are they and where are you going? No, Madarame. Madarame, we can't let Eliza go. Don't let her be a Seru bride. I don't want to. I'll go in her place. Well, no, listen, you're good at combat, and I don't think this woman is. I'm strong, I won't die. You already have a Raseru. What do you mean? Yeah, no. You're so mean, Madarame. If Eliza goes, she'll die. Will she? Let me go instead. No. Okay, well, but thou must. Thanks, I knew you'd understand. Don't worry about me. Tara's with me, so we'll get the... I just saw a unique sprite. This is a whole thing I've activated. After I get ready, I'm going to go to the castle in your place. I guess we re-talk to her when she's ready. Wake up from the mist, I saw my daughter Eliza right next to me, and I was relieved. After everything that happened, I thought there was no danger of her being taken as a Seru bride, but I was wrong. After all those years in the mist, Saryu's heart didn't change. They couldn't have called him anything else. We have Seru and Saryu. It's a little confusing. Soon they'll be coming to take my daughter away to be a Seru bride, just like they used to do. If this is what we have to do if this is what we have to go through now, I wish the mist had never cleared. Well, that's grim. Sister was summoned by Seru. She's going to be a bride. Saryu. Room is 240. Now! Outrageous prices. What am I, made of money with my 43,000 money? How dare you? Scab, that's what you are. Sometimes cutscenes happen when I'm asleep and I want to talk to everyone first. Is the, correct answer. Cupboard's empty! A letter. Yeah, I'll read this letter in front of everybody. Harvest Month, Day 5. You're fortunate to be able to give your life for our great mission. Be happy, Eliza. You've been chosen to be a Seru bride. Tomorrow I will send guards to retrieve you. Clear your mind, purify your body, and wait Bon Saru, Lord of Ratayu. This guy sounds like a dick. I'll say it. What else can I do? If I disobey Saryu, he'll have my whole family killed. Cool guy. Managed to survive the mist only to be forced to send my daughter to the castle. I wish I could go in her place. I think we need to have a word with this guy in the castle, and that word is what the fuck, bro. The innkeeper's daughter was summoned... Yeah, I've heard. Is that the only thing this town talks about? I get it. It's tragic. Seru monsters in the mist aren't the only ones who murder. I get it. Your king sucks. I'll have a word with him. Anyone got, advice for me or something? You don't know about Juggernaut? Yeah. It says Juggernaut will come to life when the mist covers the land. He's the child of the mist, larger than Mount Latona. Or Latana. Faster than a flying cart. Juggernaut's a Seru not meant to live in a human world. He feeds on human life and eats hearts. Ugh. That was supposed to be a legend. That thing sucked the life out of those young women in the caverns under the castle. What the fuck? Ivory book. Nice. I spit outside and it froze. Hell yeah. Well, a cabinet's never lied to me before, so I suppose I'll leave. Actually, many types of Seru. Do you want to know about a special Seru called Sim Seru? Sure. Satisfying some conditions induces Seru to self-reproduce. It's the basic Seru production method. One Seru becomes two. Strength Seru produce strength, and fire... I don't care. Pokemon breeding in my Japanese RPG? Fuck off. Saw it with my own eyes. The day the mist covered the earth, I saw Juggernaut come out of Seiru's castle. Saryu must have been draining the life force from those young girls to feed Juggernaut. I like how you can see in the cracks of the door there is actually a person rendered inside there. Like, you can see there is a woman in there. A cabinet, indeed. They didn't just make an empty cabinet, they actually put someone in there. It was probably a coding thing so that I could, like, talk to the cabinet. Oh, nice. Door of Wind. Used to have 3 daughters. It was a cheerful home with voices and echoes. All 3 of them were taken to the castle to be brides of Seiru. No, my daughters won't come back. I'm not even sure if they have a life force left in them. Jesus. Have you considered moving? Took all 3 of them. Fin, Foe, and Fem. Asked castle guards after the mist cleared, but they didn't know if my daughters were alive. Painting. Yeah. Shows 3 pretty girls and a couple who looks like their parents. In one of the courses it says, to our dear father and mother from Fim, Foe, and Fem, we sure like being alive and having all of our blood inside of us. Wow. How poignantly cruel. Oh, name's locked Twitch. Oh, no! Probably butchered his password too many times. I don't know what to do. Like, that's a shame? That's, I don't know how I would help with that. I don't have any daughters, but just between you and me, happiness is not having to go through sorrow like that. Yeah, move. I have many types of weapons. What do we got? I got money, force blade, hard beat, survival axe. I don't know who that would be equipped to. God damn it. Third Madarame, maybe? Expert seal, Iron Man, expert boots, jeweled clip, fighting boots, valor plate, fighter's band, olive shoes, tempest robe. I can probably get some of these. Although they are expensive. I mean, this seems like, you know, it would go for Madarame 3 there. Expert seal, Iron Man, the boots. I'll equip the boots. You'll go defensive. Third Madarame? Yeah, I thought so. Just because, you know, it seemed like sword, tonfa, and then club. 10,000 for it, though, seems a bit steep. 13,000 for Valor Plate. And Tempest Robe is another 13,000. I mean, I can not afford all of them. I guess I'll get the defensive stuff, right? That should sell. God damn it. Suddenly all my money is gone. Increase magical accrual. Master boots. Yeah, sell those. Red club. Don't know about the chains or the rings. Wow. 10,000 for the ring, huh? What does this do? 800. Oh, wow, that's good stuff. Fighting plate and a scarlet robe. There we go. Don't worry about the best weapons and armor are free in the end. Cool, awesome. Well, then I won't get the best weapon. He's doing fine. But, you know, I've upped my armor, so that's nice. Can you guys keep a secret? Yes. You know me, if someone killed Seiru, this town would be saved. Some men whose wives and daughters were killed tried to get close to Seiru. His bodyguards watch him so closely they can't get close enough to kill him. Heard Saryu shows himself when he offers the brides of Seiru to the monsters. We get him then when he's vulnerable. Yeah, it sounds like that might be what I want to be doing. Because, no offense to your king, but this dude sucks. We have to work hard to pay taxes. Why do you live here? There's a town like 10 minutes away. Yeah, you gotta cross a misty plain full of monsters, but... is that really worse? Chicken safe, what? Increase defense when escaping. Alright. Prevent enemy from escaping. Don't tell 7-9 we found a chicken safe and a chicken guard, by the way. He'd go feral for them. Gonna get a bunch of healing blooms. Since it's a group heal. What are Madarame doing now? What do you mean? We beat the boss on the mountain and now we're, well, Songi on the mountain and now we're in town. Turns out this Seiru guy, or Saryu guy, is a piece of shit. Even all that time, the mist didn't seem to change his mind. Get the chicken safe? No. I don't think I will. Went there already. Went there already. I like that it leaves the doors open so I know where I've been. It's you! You're the ones who drove the mist from the Retayu. Yes. You're horrible! What? Why'd you do that? Everyone's suffering because of what you did. Put things back the way they were. Bring the mist back. Now the only thing you need is grapes and you'll be the happiest man ever. And water. You've been to the inn? Yeah, they were talking about the daughter and I found a woman dressed like a snake queen or some shit. What's her name? Madarame. Decided to go in her place, but, you know, before I do that, let's explore a bit, shall I? She said, when I'm ready, I'll take your place. You one of the brides? The mist is gone. I feel like I was having a bad dream. I feel like a nightmare has attended. I don't think more than necessary. If I do, Saryu will have me killed. I do not say more than necessary. Wow. Cheerful guys. Mumbling. Horrible. Huge Seiru. Juggernaut. Ugh. No, it's not the thing in the middle. It's like a weird stand in the middle. There are rooms in here. Is there anything in here? No, it's just balconies. Ledges are fun. There's one in the middle, of course there is. Thanks. Hey, jackass, I saved your kingdom. You want to be a bro and give me a key? You're the travelers. Yes, the soldiers here are under Saryu's spell. It's a form of mind control. Ah. Before the mist came, Saryu put on the Seiru. He became an entirely different person. It's horrible what's happening to the Seiru brides. I don't know what to do. Saryu is tired. My orders are to let you speak to him only once. So you may speak only once. You may speak only once. Okay. Hello. Mist was born due to a mistake. I am grateful you destroyed it. My successor. Much difficulty will he have because you destroyed the mist. But I am pleased to have my gratitude. Mist has made me very tired. Rest. I wish to rest. You may leave. That's an order. What about my fucking key? Don't touch the brides. What about my key? No key for Madarame. What the fuck? I was promised a key. Alright, we're tearing this man in half. Sacrificing women and enslaving people is one thing. I can forgive that, but when you don't fucking give me the key you promised me, I'm gonna rip your throat out. Old school style, baby. Oh, Swiftwater. I was promised a key. He said, do this and I'll give you a key. Wonder what's down there. Probably not anything fun. Oh, it's just the middle of the room. He's ordered us to obey his orders. So we'll obey what he's ordered to do. Yep, that tracks. All right. Can't argue with that. What if we don't want to obey? Well, he ordered us to. Damn. He's got us. Alright, I'll probably save and... Excuse you. I'll save and be done here for the day. A little bit early, but, you know, seems like a fine place to stop since I assume he gave you a key to do what he wanted. Yeah, and then he said he'd give us the other key once we cleared out the mist. The fucking liar. But nothing else. He definitely mentioned another key for the West. He definitely 100% said Western key when you do thing or some shit like that. He explained that big words were hard, but he promised he'd give us, he mentioned, yeah, a key to the West checkpoint. And then he fucking welched on the deal, so now I gotta kill him. Unless Tim's suggesting he didn't welch on the deal, in which case I guess I have to find a way to not kill him. Right, so yeah, we talked to her and shit pops off, but that'll be, you know, start of next stream. Which will be on Monday, because obviously I'm not streaming on Christmas Day. I'm taking that day off. That's after Bride go. Oh, he did mention that, yeah. Yeah, he did mention that. Right, well, saving here. Coming back on Monday. I don't stream tomorrow anyway, and I'm taking Sunday off because it's Christmas Day, baby. Ah, but that is going to be me. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Mazel tov on the Hanukkah, and have a fucking cool-ass Kwanzaa. I don't know what they say for Kwanzaa. But, hey, if you celebrate it, I hope you have a great one. Whatever you celebrate, have a great weekend and have a great holiday. Love you all. Be good people. I will see you then. Grind? What do you mean grind? I'm level 23. What is with this fucking game and grinding? Fuck you for this game. How dare you? Happy Yuletide season. Yeah. Everyone except Tim, have a great holiday. Tim, I hope, chokes on a fucking Christmas ham.